Good day, welcome again, literature students. Today we are going to do another literary term, essay. Essay is also a very common word which we are in a habit of listening thousands of times. And again, I would like to say that, like a short story, it is also a very technical term, essay. And first of all, for you to understand, let me tell you that essay is a writing in prose which is based on a single subject matter, and it often gives the personal opinion of the author. Now, an essay always bears the stamp of the personality of the writer. Remember, you used to write an essay when you were just 8-year-old or 10 years old. And if I ask you to write an essay on the same topic, then would the essay be same? No, because you have grown up, and with you your perspective has also grown up. So an essay, as I told you, that it bears the stamp of the writer's personality. Even if I give a topic to write an essay on to the whole class, you all are studying in the same class, belonging to the same age group, and all have the subject English literature. But still, if you are 40 girls in the class, the essay on the same topic would vary in 40 ways. So I will get 40 types of essay. Why? Because all the personalities are different from each other. So even you yourself vary in your expression if you write it years ago or if you write it years after. So the writer's personality is reflected in the essay. Now, how is the writer's personality reflected in the essay? His likes, his dislikes, his experience, his knowledge, his biases, his prejudices, his perspective of looking at things, all these things matter when he writes an essay. So, if we talk of the definition of essay, first of all, let me tell you that the word essay is derived from the French word essayer. And essayer means to attempt. Attempt what? To attempt writing on a given topic, to try. So an essay is a short form of literary composition in prose, and it is based on a single topic, single subject matter, and it often gives the personal opinion of the author. And Aldous Huxley, an essayist, English essayist, he gives the definition of essay as, he says, it is a literary device for saying almost everything about almost anything. Now, there cannot be more simple definition than this. He says, a literary device for saying almost everything about almost anything. And the Oxford Dictionary, it describes it as, I quote, a short piece of writing on a particular subject. That's all. A short piece of writing on a particular subject. So, in our own words or in simple words, we can say that it is a scholarly work in writing that provides the author's personal argument. Now, notice the word personal. As I told you that each personality is different from each other. As a result, the essay written by all the people will vary from each other. So, we have a lot of essays in our course, and you will experience that all the essays, they reflect the personal traits of the writer. So now let us discuss the types of essay. There are two forms of essays, literary and non-literary. Literary essays, we are concerned about the literary essays, they are of four types. First is the expository essay. And in this type of essay, the essayist gives an explanation of an idea or a theme or or an issue to the audience by giving his personal opinion. So in expository essay, he exposes an idea, theme or an issue to the readers by giving his personal opinions. And this type of essay is presented through examples, definitions, comparisons, and contrasts, and maybe anecdotes also. Then comes the descriptive essay. Descriptive essay, as the name goes, gives a description about a particular topic or describes the traits and characteristics of something or a person in detail. So, basically, it describes the characteristics and traits of a thing or a person and in detail. It also allows artistic freedom and creates images in the minds of readers through the use of the five senses. So, this was the descriptive essay, which describes, it can describe a person or a city or a town or a book or anything. Narrative essay. Narrative essay describes a story with sensory descriptions. The writer not only tells a story, but it also makes a point by giving reasons. Now, in this type of essay, the essayist can narrate a story also in order to put forward his point. Then comes the persuasive essay. In this type of essay, the writer tries to convince his readers to adopt his position or point of view. Means he persuades. Persuades means he forces the reader to take a particular point of view. He gives his own perspective to the readers. So, the writer tries to convince, he tries to force the readers, persuade the readers to adopt his position, to come into his shoes and look at things, or to adopt his own point of view on an issue after he provides them solid reasoning in this connection. It requires a lot of research to put forward this type of essay and to defend an idea. This type of essay is also called argumentative essay. Now we have got a lot of essays in our course of study, and I will ask you to read some of the essays and find out what type of essay is it. For example, in first year we have Of Studies by Francis Bacon. For Francis Bacon, we can say that he is such an essayist whose style is epigrammatic. Epigrammatic means he writes small essays, but each and every sentence is so rich with meaning that it can be expanded into a whole paragraph. And a lot of knowledge is contained in just an essay containing of 2 to 3 pages or just 1.5 pages. So his style is epigrammatic. Now, there are also autobiographical essays. Now, what is the function of essay? Now, the purpose of essay, it depends on the subject matter, whether the writer wants us to inform or he wants to persuade or explain a point of view to us or entertain us. In fact, the essay increases the analytical and intellectual abilities of the writer as well as readers. So, as it is said that Bacon's essays are so filled with knowledge that he has written essays on almost all the topics, all the possible topics of love, of studies, of travel, of friendship. So many essays he has written on innumerable topics, and they are all filled with lot of knowledge. So, an essay, It evaluates and tests the writing skills of the writer, organizes his or her thinking to respond personally or critically to an issue. Through an essay, a writer presents his argument in a more sophisticated manner. In addition, it encourages students to develop concepts and skills such as analysis, comparison, contrast, clarity, exposition, conciseness, and persuasion. And as it is said that brevity is the soul of wit. Brevity means to be brief in one's words and to have a lot of deep meaning. So, when we read a lot of essays, we come across a lot of perspective towards the same topic. Now, let us discuss the difference between essay and article. Essay is a little bit informal in comparison to articles. Article does not include much personal element or much imaginative element. An article is based on facts. It is factual information about a topic. It can give data, it gives example. It does not involve the personal view much of the writer. So, essay and article, they differ with each other. So, I hope you understood, and now I would like you to apply these points to whichever essay you read and find out what type of essay it is and what are the elements of essay and how the essay you read fits in the definition of what we did of essay. Thank you.